Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Today we are diving in the brand new patch of BANNERLORD dropped. I was going to be playing some Realms Forgotten today, but Taleworlds dropped a patch. Normally they never drop patches on Fridays because if anything happens and they can't fix it because obviously everyone's away over the weekend. But seemingly they go against their own rhetoric and they drop a patch. So we'll be playing 1.2 today. Checking out. I do want to also check out the patch notes as well. I've got 1.2 downloaded and raring to go. Again, if you're looking to play this patch, it is only a beta. So to access it, you have to go to properties, you have to go down to betas, and then you just have to opt into 1.2. And then download the new update and it will be installed and you'll be good to go. But the patch is big. The patch is really big. So what we're doing is we're going to take a look at the patch notes first. We're going to run through the entire patch notes. Then we're going to dive into some gameplay. But yeah, I don't know. I think this is probably our biggest patch we've ever got outside of like the release patch. I don't know. For those of you who have maybe seen the patch already, what do you guys think? How's it going, everybody in chat? How's it going? Killer, good to see you here. Random Dude, welcome back. God damn, Killer, your banner is looking very nice indeed. How's it going, Max? PSY fan, welcome. How's it going, Patrick, Dandy, Nookie, how's it going, Sarah? And everybody else who is currently joining us. How you guys doing? The music we're listening to as well, we just got the Warband soundtrack on in the background as well, for anybody who is interested in what we're listening to. It's just the Warband soundtrack. I don't know why I can't say that. Just need to go into Streamlabs quickly. So yeah, we're just gonna give it a little bit of time, let people filter in, so they're not gonna be asking, oh, what's changing the patch when we're busy talking about it. So hopefully we'll just let people filter in and get access to it and everything. But yeah, no, the patch is big. How's it going, Lord Virik? Welcome. 2 years and 5 days. So you just got the 2-year banner. Nice. I appreciate the support. So we'll zoom in as well so you guys can see it properly. Boom. And again, if you want to kind of read just through the patch notes yourself, there's a link to it in the pinned chat right at the top. I do just need to change something on Streamlabs quickly though. But yeah, the patch is big. It seems like a really good new patch. So I'm very much looking forward to it. I just want to change. Do we just have like a default? Wait to check it. Yeah, no, it's a big patch as well. It's a really big patch. I was just getting invested in the new campaign. Well, this is only in beta, right? So you can still wait it out. You can still wait until this is out of beta. I mean, that's probably what I would do. I wouldn't just start. I mean, I'd mess around with this, of course, but I'd probably wait until this is out of beta to properly start your new campaign, because chances are they drop a patch or something on this beta patch, which changes everything anyway, which would then break your campaign. So let's continue your 1.3 campaign. Yeah, I'd continue your 1.3 campaign. And then just play this a little bit later, you know, when it's out. You only start new campaigns. My guy. Only starting campaigns, never finishing them. A man after my own heart. Hey, thank you so much, Killer, for the 5 gifted members, kicking off the stream in style. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Welcome, 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 everybody who got gifted a membership. I really appreciate that, Killer. Thank you so much, man. If you guys are in the chat, do hit the YouTube has this new like emote thing right here. YouTube has like this new emote thing. You can go ahead and do an emote. Go ahead and hit that heart button number 100, okay? Whenever anybody gifts memberships or donates, make sure you hit the hearts. I want to see that popping off. So cool. Are we ready? Are we ready to go through the patch notes? Everybody bing chilling. You're good, Mukai.
It's almost harvesting season.
It is almost harvesting season. I really do need to change all my emotes again. It sucks so much. My stream stuff. Yeah, so basically to sum up the beta patch 1.2, really, they've added in a bunch of very popular mods to the game in their own style, which is great, I'm sure there'll be some negative Nancy's out there who are like, oh my god, they're just adding in what mods already do to the game. But like, what more do you want? Like, modders are amazing. They come up with really good ideas. And, you know, obviously Taleworlds, you know, I'm sure had plans to do this stuff anyway, but then they can kind of see how modders implement it and be like, oh yeah, that works, that doesn't work, and then kind of do a more structured version. They have been hitting it, they haven't stopped. And that's what I like to see. I like to see the emote spam. I mean, it's a cool new feature. I like how YouTube have implemented that. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and start. Again, guys, if you are enjoying, if you're enjoying these streams and you want to see more stuff like this on the channel, do make sure you drop a like down below. It really helps out. And I'll be doing a video as well. And I'll be doing a video as well on this tomorrow as well. So again, if you want more of a summed up thing, then you can do it. Just read the patch notes already? Nomad, chill, my man. Like, we've been live for 12 minutes. And I'm not your boss. Actually, because of Nomad, I'm gonna make everyone wait an extra minute, okay? I was just about to start, but everyone can wait now because of Nomad.
It's almost harvesting season.
Hey, Killer comes in with another 5 gifties. Thank you so much, Killer. I really appreciate that. Keep spamming the hearts and the 100s in chat. I don't want to see that emote ever stop, okay? Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, and 23 months from Random Dude as well. So close to 2 years. You're going to get a big upgrade to your banner next month, Random. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. You tried to download the Homestead mod and failed. Can you make a video on how to download it? It should be really simple. You just drag and drop it into your module folder and that's it. And you need Harmony. That's about it. Thank you so much, Killer, though. I really appreciate the 10 gifted, my man. Appreciate you. I don't know what our sub count is. I don't want to look because I haven't streamed for 3 months, so... You're good, Nomad. You're good. Okay, cool. Let's start. And how's it going, Tiger, as well? Cool, let's start. So, we start off with the most exciting thing of any patch notes, and that's the crashes. Nobody cares. I mean, these are obviously amazing. Look how many crashes there are as well. Like, this is obviously awesome, of course. Like, this is needed and awesome, but... you know, that's not what we're here for. We're here for the juicy pasta, you know. We're here for the juicy meat in this, and you know, as much as this is nice, the crash fixes are kind of like the lettuce or the mushrooms you have with your steak, and you kind of just push them to one side, unless you get a fancy steak and then they taste nice. But if you're getting a cheap steak, you kind of push these to one side, okay? So yeah, awesome. Lots of crash fixes. You guys can read through them if you want. Again. We get performance improvements again. Cool. You know, that's nice and all. Optimization when loading. That's actually kind of nice as well because I was stuttering quite a bit in that. And we get onto the first bit of actual content here in the patch. So we have added 6 new battle terrain maps into the campaign map. So we have one up here in the north of Sturgia. We have one down in the Azurai lands. We have 3 right here, which is a very hectic area. This area right here is very, very fought over between the Southern Empire and the Azurai. So it's cool that we've got 3 new complete maps. Again, and we also have one over here in the Kuzite lands as well. So again, if you don't know what this map is representing, or you don't know what it's doing, basically how Taleworlds and Bannerlord battles work is they work on a terrain map. There are tons of maps in the game specific to each one of these areas, have a unique map to them. And the goal is for them to add a unique map to every single area. So when you're fighting in that area, you're fighting on the map that the campaign map represents, which is really cool. And, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time to add more of them in, but basically they've added in, 6 new ones into the game, and you can see it would be nice. Let me change the music. This music's a bit intense as well. It would be nice if they made a map as well, so that we could see. Let's just get some Rome Total War music. That's always nice and calming. It would be nice as well if they made a map that would show us actually what they've what has maps and what doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, I think it would be really cool if we had you know, like other things highlighted as well, like these highlighted for the new ones, but also have maybe a different color to highlight what ones are already done, because I don't know what like out of these 130 map pieces, what ones are already done, what ones are lacking. So that would be nice if they did something like that. Yo, Swedish, how's it going, man? How you doing today? Able to catch the stream, I see. Good to have you here as always. So yeah, cool. 6 new maps, very good. One of the cool things as well about this feature is also, depending on what direction you're fighting, you fight on the map from that direction. So it's kind of got that really cool setup, which is nice. Cool. So we have that. That's a pretty big, you know, thing. 6 new maps, which is nice. We also have 4 new hideouts as well, depending on the environments. Which is cool. Again, bandit hideouts, it gets boring fighting in the same one over and over and over again. So now we have 4 new ones. We have one in the desert, forest, seaside, and mountain environments. Again, hopefully this is something that they continue to build upon. It'd be cool if we maybe had 4 different types of hideouts for every single bandit environment. That'd be really cool. I'd like that quite a lot. I think that'd be awesome. Again, when you guys see a feature you like as well, do let me know in the chat. Or if you have any questions as well, feel free to ask. Isaac asks, is this on Xbox yet? Please, I had an update today. No, so this is only available through the beta system, and you can only get betas if you're on Steam, and I think maybe Epic Games has it as well. Let me turn the music down just a tad. So this won't be on Xbox yet, unfortunately, until it comes out of beta. I mean, I think even then, Xbox and PlayStation are a little bit behind the Steam patches. So I think you're going to still be waiting a little bit. But again, for anybody on PC who wants to play this and try it out, you right-click on the on your Bannerlord, go to Properties, go down to Betas, and you just simply opt in to playing on the beta. And then it'll download the new files. Obviously, you can't play your new saves on it. But obviously, to get back, you just have to, if you want to play an old save, just go back onto Betas and find whatever patch you're on, or just go back onto none. Patch is already out, Master, on PC. We're going to be playing it after I've gone through the patch notes.
It's almost harvesting season.
Yeah, that's cool. Sorry, it hasn't popped up on my OBS yet. It will in a second, I can only assume. Oh my god! Swedish! Sorry. Okay. If I don't see about 1 million hearts popping up in the chat, then you guys have failed me. Swedish has just dropped 50 gifted members. 50. I don't think there's going to be a single non-green in the chat. Yo, Swedish, my guy. Thank you so much, dude. That is a lot of money to be dropping on the channel. I fucking hell, I really appreciate that. 50 gifted members is insane. Really appreciate that. Make sure you... I want to see this popping off. I want to see this new feature that they added to YouTube popping off. Come on, hearts and 100s, okay? Hearts and 100s. Thank you, Swedish. Really appreciate that, my man. That's insane. There's so many gifted. Again, if you haven't, you do also have to enable gifted memberships as well on the channel, if you haven't already. So again, if you haven't opted in, all you have to do to opt in is hover over. You have to click on the gifted members and click allow gifties on this channel, and then that should opt you in forever. You only have to click it once. If you've already done it, then you've already done it, and that way you become eligible to be to receive a gifted membership. Thank you so much, Swedish. Really appreciate that. That's insane. Yeah, I can't thank you enough. That's so much. Really appreciate that. And yeah, hopefully, the streams will continue. We'll build our way up to that. What I don't even know what I set the what did I set it at? Yeah, one ship challenge at 350 members. So maybe we'll build back up to that now that I'm back streaming regularly. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we've had a lot of generous memberships so far. We had Random for 23 months. We had Killer dropping 10 and Swedish dropping 50. You guys are amazing. Really appreciate that. Cool. So they also added in new images for the alleyway menus. We can check that out. So that's basically the new back alley when you take over a gang. They just got some new images in there. Always juicy. Yeah, very, very cool. Change static clothing of cloth located on 61 armor pieces to heraldry colors. So this is really cool. This right here is very cool. Doesn't sound very interesting, right? It's like they've changed static colors and stuff, but basically what this means right here is, say you have say your banner is blue and yellow, right? If you joined Valandia, their armor and stuff would still be red. But now with this change, if you're blue and yellow and you join Valandia, the soldiers you personally command will now also be blue and yellow. Again, I'm just saying Valandia for an example. It could be any faction. I don't know what 61 armors they've changed. Basically, they've stopped the colors from being just the faction colors they are to being whoever they're serving, they're that color now. So the troops will be way more colorful on the battle map and will represent whoever they're following, which will be really cool for a lot of map mods that change colors as well. Like a lot of overhaul mods that change colors will now just mean that their armies are much more representative of their faction. It's cool. It's nice. Conducted minor improvements to scenes. Cool. Again, they still need to give us a reason to go into cities and towns and stuff. So, that's all nice. And then just fixed a bunch of bugs. They also fixed some animations and other bugs. All cool. Okay, so now we've already had the lettuce on our steak. We've already had some mushrooms scattered around. Now we're gonna get into the steak. The medium rare. We're ripping it open. And now we're eating good. Speaking of which, thank you so much, Killer, for another 5 gifted members, man. Really appreciate that. You guys are incredible. Had, such great support today. Really appreciate it. 5 gifted members, 15 in total. That's a lot. Very much appreciate that. You're an absolute king, Killer. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate the memberships, my guys. Thank you. Yeah, that's awesome. It's such a great way to support the channel, and I really do appreciate it. And again, if you have been gifted a member, make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you connect up your YouTube and your Discord together. That way, you'll get access to a private room in the Discord. You also get access to private emotes. And if your membership runs out at any time, you can also become a member for the channel for as little as $2 as well. It's a great way to support the channel, and it goes a really long way. And keeps these streams going, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Killer. Okay, cool. So now we've had that. So cool. The next big thing is weather. Weather has finally been introduced to the game. It's great news. And hopefully, again, so many of you have probably seen realistic weather, which is a very cool mod. Adds in tons of other intense weather effects to the game. Hopefully, that mod can improve even more now because of this feature. A lot of the features that they're adding into the base game hopefully modders will utilize that and then push it even further, you know? Because they've already done an amazing job with a realistic weather mod. Now imagine if they actually have it already built into the game, the stuff they're going to be able to adjust and change. It's going to be really good. So yeah, weather and weather effects have been introduced. And this is the really cool thing here as well with the patch, is this right here. Weather effects. Weather effects have been added into the game. So both rain and snow can now appear on the campaign map as well as in all missions depending on the season of the specific region. Consequences, the ground becomes wet or snowy and stays that way for a period even after the precipitation, hard word, is gone. So that sounds cool, right? So if it's rainy or snowing, you know, it will subside for a while until it's completely gone. However, we now get this, which I think is the coolest part of the update. So wet/snowy grounds decrease mounted infantry and cavalry speed components of the party by 30%. So this basically means, and also wet/snowy grounds double the siege preparation. That's big. This is big. And then mission effects, so this is in battle. Wet/snowy grounds decrease the map speed of mounts and mount acceleration by 15%. So cavalry is slower in battles if they're fighting in muddy/ground. I mean, also active raining or snowing decreases projectile speed and bolts by 20%, causing reduced in damage and accuracy. So in rain and snow, archers are less effective and cavalry is less effective. Boys, you know what that means? The age of the Sturgians has come! The age of Sturgio and heavy infantry is back, boys! But no, for real, this is crazy. This is what's so cool, because I immediately think, what can modders do with this, right? Like, think of how much this will affect actual, like, a mod like... So say like a mod like the Old Realms, the Warhammer Fantasy mod. Imagine you cast some like spell that generates rain, like blood. So say you're a necromancer in the Old Realms Warhammer mod, and then you all of a sudden start make it rain blood. They could probably make it so that raining blood maybe regenerates your soldiers, and you know burn like slowly, passively burns like acid rain. Or something, you know? Imagine something like that. That's so cool. So I immediately think, wow, modders are going to have an absolute blast with this. Or even just like something a little bit further back. Imagine something like realistic battle mod. I imagine that modder's going to have an absolute blast with this. Like making heavy armor and stuff, or like banner kings. You know, all of a sudden, like this, the fact that they've managed to tie in effects with the actual weather. You know, mods like realistic battle mod can make it so that heavy armor is like really ineffective. Which then all of a sudden starts to spice up the game a bit, because then it makes light infantry a little bit more desirable. Because now your heavy infantry is so slow and like maybe their attack speed gets reduced because they get tired quickly. And then all of a sudden light infantry really benefits. Like maybe you give light infantry extra speed and you give light infantry extra handling so they can attack faster in the rain. I know it's a little bit counterintuitive, but I think it's like a nice way to balance it, even though obviously they wouldn't get faster, but they would be faster in comparison. So I think this seems like quite a small thing, right? Just, oh, they added in weather. But I think the effects can be used by Taleworlds themselves, as well as modders, like especially modders, to create a really nice unit balancing. This gives them the tool to create something very cool. And hopefully they do. Hopefully they do utilize this and you know, I like it. I like the effects. What do you guys think? This is like, and again, this is, I wouldn't say this is the biggest change in this patch either. I would say there's one coming up that, again, another mod had done, which I think is bigger than this. But let me know what you guys think. What do you think of the weather so far? Blood for the Blood God DLC? Yeah, imagine fighting. Because again, I'm pretty sure this, because it says right here, depending on the season of a specific region, right? So imagine playing the Old Realms. It is called the Old Realms, right? Or did they change their name? I can't remember. Either way, imagine, you know, imagine playing the old realms. You go and fight a corn horde in like a corn hideout, dungeon, whatever you want to call it. And it's just raining blood. That is cool, right? That's really cool. So yeah, weather, massive W. That's, yeah, that's so sick. Really, really cool. Next, we have updated town icons to resemble their mission counterparts. Don't know what that means. We'll see when we dive into the game. We also get some UI changes, and there's some good UI changes as well. Yeah, there's some really good UI changes in here. So income has basically been condensed now. So all the income you get is now just, I believe, grouped and displayed in certain categories. And same with your expenses. So instead of like 70 party expenses and party incomes and 50 settlement incomes and stuff, they're all just condensed into their specific areas. They give an example: settlement, workshop, caravans, garrison, and party. I'm not sure if like garrison, like I'm not sure, say if something's like winning you and losing you money, like if it will just be so, like, for example, your party can generate you money as well as lose you money. I wonder if it's just going to be one number, like it's just going to be they've given you 200 gold, or if it's going to be minus and plus. I assume it's just going to be one number. And then for more details, you press Alt on it and it will kind of expand it. So that's cool. Again, this was a mod. I remember seeing that. And again, they've implemented it. They're in their own style, of course. Really cool. Yeah, and if you guys are enjoying this stream, please do drop a like. It really, really helps out a lot. It goes a long way. We're currently on, what, 77 likes? Come on, we can easily hit 100. Easily. Cool. So they've also added in new Firth profit displays that show profits from your Firths in more detail. Again, cool. Hopefully this is gearing them up to add in more detail to the actual like building system and stuff. That's something that needs a big overhaul. Persistent headers as well when you're sorting attributes. Okay, well, I don't really know what that means. We'll have to kind of discover it. Again, we're going to be jumping into gameplay as well momentarily. So do stick around. I mean, we've got a long way to go over patch notes. New pop-up that indicates details about your proposed potential groom. Thank you. You know, nothing else is worse than getting 50 million pop-ups about someone asking to marry you or marry one of your clansmen, and you have no idea who they are. So it's good that you actually get details now. Good. Crafting screen has seen a bit of a rework, added in a new hero selection pop-up, which is more consistent with other pop-ups. Cool. Nice. Added pop-ups here. Added a confirmation pop-up that appears when trying to leave a final Lord's Hall fight in the menu. Is that a new quest or something? Basically just more tooltips. Improved tax display on tooltip when hovering over decisions. Grant you your companions first. Okay. Increase the duration of some notification banners. And also improved the display of certain perks. Okay, that's nice in the order of battles before you get stuck in. Again, we've got a ton more fixes. This is you know, more of the lettuce and mushrooms on the side of the steak. Nothing that crazy. But very cool. You know, cool. Quick question, for anybody who has read the patch notes already, have they fixed or any modders in chat who have read the patch notes already, have they gone ahead and sorted out the thumbnail icons for weapons and armors in mods yet? Because I'm sure you guys have noticed it as well. Whenever you're like in a mod, the thumbnail for the weapon or a sword has like its textures messed up. Have they fixed that yet or not? Hopefully. Yeah, Mike, the new update is really good. So we basically covered one thing so far, one major, like there's so many of these like minor updates. But yeah, we've covered one thing with the weather introduction, which is really cool. Yeah, weather being added in with effects is massive. And now we're going to get on to the next thing as well. And you can see it right there. Introducing formation targeting. Finally. Finally, they are giving us the ability to target certain formations. So I can now tell my cavalry to just engage their cavalry. You know? No longer am I going to have to, like, charge into their infantry when I give a command charge and have to specifically micromanage to such a finite detail my cavalry charges. I did see some banner fixes, anonymous. But again, there's like 60 million fixes and 60 million crash fixes. I ain't going to go through all of them. So it's definitely been a long time coming, but the introducing of formation targeting, yeah, that's so nice. So some of you may remember this is in like RTS camera, but I imagine it, it's cleaned up and now it's just in the game. That's a big improvement. So let's read it. The system allows players to target specific enemy formations with one or all of the allied formations. Targeting is done. And also, I don't know yet, but I wonder, because RTS camera didn't let you do this with archers. I wonder if you can specifically tell your archers to focus down a certain unit. I really hope that's the case. That would be so cool, right? If you could just tell your archers to focus the enemy archers. Or tell your archers to focus, a cavalry unit or something. That would be awesome. I really hope they've implemented that. Especially in sieges as well. Imagine you're fighting a siege. And then all of a sudden this Urukai comes running in with a flaming torch. And then you give the command. You go, Legolas, bring it down! And then all your archers just all of a sudden swing in their aim and just nail this Urukai. And yet he's an absolute Chad and breaks through anyway and just destroys the actual hundreds of years ago by the finest craftsmen known to man, elves and dwarfs. It's but like again, we'll have to check it out when we dive into gameplay, but that's really cool. Targeting is done by using the charge or engage orders. Simply look at the enemy formation sigil, and I think that they now have sigils as you give the order. So basically, you hover over the enemy module. You press the unit. So you press 1, then you press F1 and F3, and then you obviously whilst looking at an enemy unit, and then they focus that unit. Your troops will always prefer to attack the marked enemy over others under a target order as long as they can reach it. So again, I think that means if your infantry is playing defensive, you could give them the order to attack the enemy cavalry as they charge through you. But if the enemy infantry are on you and fighting you, they'll still fight them. So they won't like lock in. They'll just, if they can focus down the cavalry, they will. But if they run into infantry and other units, then they'll deal with them. And then also the order UI indicates the current targeting, which is nice. And the feature is only available in single player. That'd be kind of cool to implement that into multiplayer. I'll dig that, like into the command mode. They've also reworked the auto battle calculation as well. Let's see what this is all about. So, oh yeah, this is cool. So now the auto resolve actually takes into account terrain types as well. And look at this. So if you're playing as the Kuzites with a mass army of cavalry and you fight with that, there we go. Sorry. What did you, where did we miss? Where did we get up to? What was the last thing I said? F. What was the last thing I said? Sorry, my mic cut out. Sorry, I'm just so hyped about this update. Thank you for letting me know immediately. What was the last thing I said? Everything. All of it. Rip Mike. Okay, I'll just go back. I'll go back to the beginning of the patch notes. Joking. Yeah, so Kuzites, forests. Okay, yeah. So basically, yeah, Kuzite horse archers will really suck in the forest in the auto resolve now. I mean, again, so will cavalry. Cavalry in general will really suck. Man, the age of the sturgeons has arrived. I'm telling you. Like, as the sturgeons, you just bait the AI into forest battles, and you bait the AI into raining, snowing, and you're just laughing all the way to the bank. So yeah, Kuzite horse archers now perform awfully, and same with cavalry as well. So I think infantry is just going to be king in this new patch. I also mentioned about sieges as well. Archers get a massive bonus in sieges. So I think now, for all your garrisons, you just want archers. In the mods that benefit you, to just have, like, the mods that allow you to pick what type of militia you want to recruit, whether it's infantry or archers, you always want to go archers, I think. Because the auto-resolve, which is the majority of the time your castles are fighting, they get such a big boost to their auto-resolve ability. Banner bearers no longer despawn or respawn in the config formation during the order of battle phase. Existing troops now switch their equipment. Cool. Patch is already out. The patch is already out. You just have to opt into it. Rip Valandia? I mean, I don't think Valandian cavalry was ever that good, though. Troops now stop using mechanics. Sorry. The troops now stop using machines when the siege is over. Okay, improve the way troops avoid the battering ram whilst moving. So it seems like there's been some good siege fixes as well we're going to have to test out. Troops hit by boulders can now not only be wounded but also killed. Okay. Bugs with formations. Yeah, that's fine. Fix the auto-deploy. That's fine. Anything interesting? Yeah, getting stuck. So fix bugs that cause soldiers get stuck on ladders. Hopefully they just use it a bit better. Fix the bug that caused the defenders to immediately call off the Sally Out mission. Yeah, fix a bug that caused the number of ranks to change during... Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of battle changes and fixes. I wouldn't think so, Charlie. In sieges, yes. But in normal battles, no. I would assume not, because they are still a horse archer unit. They just don't have their horse. Which is silly. Obviously, it shouldn't be that way, right? But, yeah. More bug fixes. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that exciting. Cause only the player or the siege commander troops to be killed during the siege bombardment. Fixed a bug that prevented the yes, this was nice. I actually ran into this bug at some point as well, where I was the siege commander, and then the AI brought a bigger army and took over the siege. And I was like, okay, I guess I die then. And now they've stopped that, which is good. Fix a bug causing the player party to flee from a besieging settlement instead of joining the besieging army. Yeah, that's good. So now the defenders are much better. So yeah, that's going to be battles. Tons of improvements. The major ones for battles being a rework to the auto battle system. So auto resolves should now be more realistic depending on the terrain. It takes into terrain, which is cool. And then the big one is you can actually target formations now, which is really nice. Yeah, you can now target formations. The next is character development. So they've improved Fog of War. You can now ask the Tavern Keeper to learn about clans and settlements. And also, whenever you get a marriage proposal, it unlocks it. Okay, cool. They've adjusted birth and aging. From birth and death to birth and aging. Okay, cool. Improvements made to the following perks. So basically every perk in the game. What? Improvements and made various bug fixes to the following perks. Okay, so basically every perk in the game has had something changed to it. Like, it'd be nice if they told us what. But I guess there's so many that we're going to have to find out for ourselves. Not sure, Arjun. I haven't seen it, but I'm also not running through the fixes and crash fixes. Again, like, I don't think you guys are that interested in all of this, right? So, you can the link to it is down below in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. So yeah, basically about 1 million perk changes, okay? Children now have random personality traits. Personality traits don't really do much massively. The very great experience gained from selling prisoners now takes into account their tier. That's really nice. So you can be a bit more of a mercenary slave trader. And then, yeah, fix bugs. Again, we're not going to spend ages. It seems like some bugs weren't working or working too good, so now they changed them. Owning a settlement that is one of the same culture as your character allows a criminal rating with their factions to drop faster than normal. Owning a settlement that is of the same culture as your character, so basically your culture, you can kind of get them to like you a bit more. Cool. Okay, that was what UI? Yeah, system, so character development, sorry. So yeah, basically a complete rework to a lot of the perks, it seems. I mean, Theans were already the best unit in the game, for sure. What if you merge horse archers and archers? I don't know. I don't know, Swole. I'm being completely honest. Cool, so we have clan and party rework. So rework the after battle prisoner distribution. Caravans and villages no longer take prisoners. No. Bandit parties only recruit bandits from the rescued prisoner pools. They can no longer get other soldiers. Garrison parties and settlement militia deposit all of their prisoners. Garrison parties only recruit non-bandit troops from a prisoner pool. Village militia don't take prisoners. Okay. Wanderer changes. Balance for various wander types by adding small amounts of non-combat skills to 1 decimal wanderers. Okay, so even the like non-combat wanderers will now have a bit of skill. Rework combat skills of some of the wanderer types that had multiple high redundancy combat skills. The lower the level makes it easy to develop your companions as desired. That's kind of nice. So now you actually have lower tier companions you can kind of build up yourself. Oh, this is a big change. Influence is no longer given when your clan party donates prisoners to a settlement owned by your clan. So you can no longer farm influence that way. Interesting. Your party is no longer seen by other parties when waiting in a hideout. Okay, so you can actually literally just like get away from people. Okay. Party AI now resets upon leader change. Okay, that's interesting. So whenever the current leader, faction leader dies or changes, depending on the actual, I guess, yeah, depending on the actual traits that that new leader has will probably affect what they do. Okay. AI parties now no longer consume mounts when upgrading troops that require 1 for their upgrade. Probably just helps them out. The spouse can now get pregnant when traveling in the same party as the main hero. Cool, that's nice. Primary color of clans that left their faction often use colors that resemble the Empire faction, so that's changed. Bunch of fixes, okay. Armies, let's go on to armies. Yeah, so if they had like if they had like 10 one-handed skill, I imagine now they have 100 and vice versa. Armies. Improved army member party visual to take terrain into account. Updated the army waiting in settlement menu text. Okay, and then there's a bunch of fixes. Again, you can read other fixes. We're not going to go through them. Kingdom diplomacy. We've got economic and trade, crafting, settlement actions. These are quite short though. And then main and issue quests. There's new quests in the game. Encounters and then others, and then that's it. Cool. So we're almost done. We can almost jump into some gameplay. Again, if you're interested, I've gone through probably the two biggest changes, but there's still more stuff to come. You can always go back in the stream and you always watch it later as well if you're interested. So, kingdom and diplomacy. So, firthless kingdom destruction. Kingdoms that lose all of their firsts no longer linger around. Instead, they get destroyed. The kingdom's clans become independent, inheriting its diplomacy stances and relations. Over time, they can join available factions or wither away if they fail to do so for more than 4 weeks. Players can still persuade or kill enemy lords to the same end. However, they're no longer forced to choose between that, vying for peace or having to fend off an endless stream of attacks by essentially defeated opponents. Okay, so what this means is when you defeat a kingdom, to say I defeat the Britannians, all of their lords, like the title of Britannia, will now be destroyed because they have no more land, and all of them, all the clans that are still left remaining inside of that kingdom will then go independent. Yeah, the kingdom clans become independent. So say, for example, Britannia had 50 clans, and I take all their settlements, there'll be 50 independent clans. And then they'll either join other kingdoms, or if they don't join another kingdom within 4 weeks, they'll just kind of die. Which is nice. It'll basically mean you won't be fighting these endless wars in the game. Which is nice. Something I would like to see, though, and there's something that's not here yet. Again, I think Taleworlds are very aware that they need to rework diplomacy in the game. I think the two biggest things that they need to rework is kingdom diplomacy and also, oh, sorry, I just hit my mic again. Settlement management. I think they need to really improve it. Leave Britannia alone, use Valandia as an example. I mean, you're not wrong. I do beat up on Britannians. So that's nice. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, as I was saying, it would be nice if kingdoms could create new, like if factions could create new kingdoms, because as of right now, independent clans like mercenaries, and now as we get it, like if you destroy a kingdom and they become independent, there's no way for them to form their own, like another kingdom, for example. I think that'd be really cool is if clans like who aren't loyal to anybody, who are independent, could come together, either form a new kingdom or like maybe like a temporary new kingdom in an attempt to conquer a castle and start a new kingdom. You know, think how cool that would be if you had like a merging factions that then could take castles and form a new kingdom, much like the player can. And much like when a rebellion happens, you know? Like when a rebellion happens, it forms a new kingdom. It'd be kind of cool if independent clans could also do that. That'd be really cool. Because then all of a sudden you'd have like offshoots of the Western Empire and, you know, reinstating the Britannian kingdom. You know, like that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. And then every campaign wouldn't just be the same. You know, maybe they have like a short period of time where they can do something. So yeah, maybe the independent factions have like a month. I'd probably make it a little bit longer, maybe like 2 months, to either conquer a settlement or join another faction. You know, that'd be cool. And then a bunch of bug fixes. Next, we have economic and trade. So an introduction of warehouses. Okay. Oh, finally! Finally! I haven't actually read this far. This is nice. So, the feature expands upon the existing workshop mechanic and seeks to provide you with a new trade gameplay loop. Yes, we need more of this. We need more stuff that isn't just fighting, because the late game becomes very boring. This feature expands upon the existing workshop mechanic and seeks to provide you with a new trade gameplay loop. The ability to provide your own workshops with raw resources, as well as the ability to collect processed goods. Again, this was a mod. I think literally every single thing I've mentioned, besides the auto resolve, maybe one of the mods even did that, it is a mod in some format. So you can now actually play as a trader. We're almost done with the patch notes, and then we'll dive into it. Well, I've got it downloaded, and then we'll play. Yeah, as Ricky says, it was a cool feature in Warband. Yeah, so again, that's actually a really good point, Charlie, as well. Yeah, so, you know, a lot of these features were mods, but obviously when Taleworlds implement these, and again, I'm sure they probably wanted to do this way before the mods were even developed and stuff. I'm sure this was all on their bucket list as well. But now these features are being implemented. Modders can now use this and improve it even more. Because you got to, like, imagine, it probably takes a lot of work and, like, jerry-rigging to make a lot of these things happen in-game. Now imagine you actually have the feature in-game made by the developers in a very structured way, and then you're a modder looking at that foundation which is already there now. Instead of like some rickety wooden foundation, you now have cement blocks which you can then expand upon and improve. Yeah, this was in... I don't know if you could collect your processed goods. I know you could supply them. I can't remember in Warband if you actually collected the goods or not. But yeah, this is great. So now you can actually be a trader. You can go to a land, you can pick up goods really cheap, and then go to your workshop, and then give them the resources, and then sell the resources. Now, I hope that this does give you trade experience. Yeah, I hope when you sell your processed goods, you get some form of trade experience. But it would really suck if you didn't, because that, you know, you are being a trader, right? I imagine there's probably easy ways to exploit it, but then again, who cares? Like, you are trading from your workshops. So yeah, that's really cool. Warehouses are storage units with limited stock capacity where you can stock any items. They're accessible through the town menu. Warehouse management can be done through the clan screen under the other tab. Here you can determine whether a workshop should be using the input you manually provide and how many output it should store or sell directly on the market. Nice. So say, for example, you're in the midst of a war. I'm in Valandia and I'm fighting the Kuzites, and I need money fast because I'm running out of cash. You can now set that up. Nice. Workshops can now only be purchased directly from notables. Improve various workshop-related dialogue. Cool. Really nice change. I actually didn't read that properly when I skimmed the notes. Very, very cool. Next, we have crafting. So weapon modification changes. I've never really got into crafting and smithing because people just abuse it. But let's see. So weapon modified changes. Crafting weapons will now have their parament, swing speed, cut damage increased or decreased based on the modification values instead of randomly. Okay, so you're no longer rolling a dice. A weapon modification is now added to the crafting weapon based on the item's crafting difficulty and that skill. So if I'm crafting a weapon and I'm certain skill, it will always be them stats. There are 5 different modifiers: poor, inferior, fine, masterwork, and legendary. Weapon prefixes are based on these and can differ based on weapon type, for example, a rusty sword or a dented axe. Okay. The more the skill outweighs the difficulty, the higher likelihood there is to be a crafted weapon of better quality. Okay, so you can now craft legendary weapons in the game. That's cool. So yeah, so basically how it works is if I'm crafting a weapon that has 50 skill required and I'm on like 300 smithing, then there's a high chance that weapon will be legendary. I do hope they make it so that only certain tier weapons can become legendary. So I can't just make a wooden... Do you guys know the wooden spiky mace in the game? You know? I hope that can't become a legendary tier 1 rubbish weapon, you know? It would be nice if there was just like... Legendary was like... Or even if like legendary was just like at the ultra tier. You know, if there was like a special recipe or something. That's cool. Masterwork and legendary. So yeah, you craft... Getting a good smith in your party is going to be important now. Not only for money, but also, yeah, weapons and stuff. Cool. I like that. And yeah, trying to craft a legendary weapon sounds cool. It would be nice if there was like visual changes as well. Or maybe to craft a legendary weapon, you had to have like specific stuff. Yeah, there was no weather in the game. There was a mod that added in weather, but this is the first time. A legendary club would be funny. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, imagine, like, this would be really cool for, like, the Realm of Thrones mod, the Game of Thrones mod. And you can actually have, like, a legendary Valyrian steel weapon be crafted. And then just some fixes, which is fine. So we only have a couple more sections left now. Settlement actions, towns, villages, castles, and hideouts. Added a 36-hour cooldown before hideouts can be invested again. So they won't just... So your hideouts stay on the map now after you destroy them? Probably not, right? They just regenerate. I mean, a bunch of crash fixes and bug fixes we don't care about. Right? Don't care. Next, we have main and issue quests. So we have 1, 2, 3... 4 new quests and then some reworks, right? Yeah, and then some fixes and stuff. Okay, so what new quests do we have? Village needs crafting material. Summary, headman, landlord in the village needs crafting material for their ongoing project. Quest giver has a relationship with the player that is above -10. The player is not at war with quest giving faction. Okay, so basically just need it. The gang leader is looking for someone to craft special weapons. That's kind of cool. Again, more stuff to do than just fighting. I like that. But you actually do need to have like the appropriate skills as well. And then smuggler. The noble is having a problem with smugglers in the settlement and may need you to take care of them. I guess this is like a gang fighting mission. Cool. Yeah, and they're like reworking how some quests spawn and stuff. I like that. Headman needs grain. Yeah, and they just... Yeah, and we're not going to read all of the quests because you guys don't care. I am interested about the main quest, though. Let's see what they're doing to... So, yeah, that's cool. New quests, and they've adjusted some pre-existing ones. Let's see how the main quest. So, assign changing facial expressions and posture to the character explaining the battle. I mean, okay. Cool. Added new animation tags to battle dialogue. So facial expression, okay, I don't care. Disable the generic greeting voices of hero's brother. That's it, okay. That's a bit sad. I really wanted them to like add in like, I don't know, something made like a new battle or something, you know? Like a big final battle would be really cool. Like go defeat this massive army and it's like a 1,000-man army just like somewhere and you have to engage them and it's like a mix of all your enemies. That'd be really cool. Maybe also fix some bugs as well, which is nice. Imprison the heroes can no longer give quests. Quest givers, nobles can be killed and their quests cancelled. Okay, cool. Then we have conversations and economy. Sorry, encounters and then others and then we're done. Updating body posture, no one cares. Increase the number of tags in dialogue. NPCs now recognize a player in their initial conversation if a player has positive or negative relations with them despite not having renowned. And then bug fixes. Okay. Other, and then this is multiplayer and modding. Bandit parties, the ambush caravans no longer called raiders on the encounter menu. Okay, cool. Man, I'm so glad they changed the main hero's brother starting civilization, civilian weapon from Highland Spiked Club to a Falk's knife. Now that's the change I wanted. Oh. This is what I'm talking about, okay? We removed Rhaegar's gloves. That's what I'm talking about. Hopefully every patch we can remove one piece of clothing. Hopefully it's her boots next, and then her chest, and then legs, and then we're laughing all the way to the bank. I don't know why they removed her gloves. Maybe they gave her new ones. And then just additions to multiplayer. Added more perks, changed static colors to armor, which is actually kind of nice. Updated troop selection animation. Yeah, added an alternative path to each of the 2 spawn areas in one of the maps. Added taunts. Yeah, no, not really anything exciting. Implemented a custom party system for Xbox. Okay, that's kind of cool. So Xbox players can now actually play. Improve performance issues. UI. Yeah, fixes, dedicated servers. So this is probably pretty big for those people running dedicated servers. Hand holding. Yeah, that's what we're going to be doing now with Rhaegar. Fix various crashes. That's kind of good. Merge custom server helper module into the base game. You don't have to manually enable it now. That's nice. So now you can just download maps from it, like from the base game, which is good. Add a new console command. Don't know what that does. The auto team balance threshold option. Accept numbers instead of indicators. Menu, team balance threshold. Yeah. That gives people a bit more control over balancing stuff. Added a new kick option. Good. That's nice. Again, it seems like we're getting a lot more features for people to... Like, basically, people who run dedicated servers have a bit more control. Okay, cool. And then both. Again, we'll just run through this. Nothing that interesting. Oh, okay. So this is both. So this is multiplayer and single player. And this will be good for... God, there's still so much. Yeah, combat. Okay. So siege ladders can now be pushed back even when people are climbing them. This can be done by the player or AI. The action of pushing the ladder back can be cancelled by the attacker pushing the agent. That's going to be real. So basically, ladders in single player have received a big nerf. Because now you can knock off people. And I imagine if you're on a ladder and they knock it down, it's gonna be really nice. I don't think multiplayer is cross-platform. I don't know. I actually don't know. Is it cross-platform? Yeah, so now ladders can be pushed down even when people are on them. They've reworked the melee combat. God, yeah, sorry. This stuff is huge. I completely wrote it off because it's not in the single player. It's just part of the both. Which actually, so this is single player and multiplayer. So they've reworked melee combat as well. AI now fights less recklessly, which on average increases the duration of combat. This was achieved by decreasing the attack frequency, especially when fighting multiple enemies, making the agents always block when within enemy strike range. So this is basically, again, we're going to have to test it in a second. This is basically RBM, right? Like, this sounds like they saw a realistic battle mod and was like, the AI needs to block more. And then they were like, yeah, cool. Okay. Let's do it. We'll have to see how it actually affects, but that seems good. Agents now also detect the risk of becoming surrounded. and attempt to escape such situations. So when you get enveloped, the AI will, I guess, curve their formation in a little bit more. Nice. When they say agents, by the way, I assume they mean... Yeah, when they say agents, do they mean like heroes? Like Durhart and actual characters? Or do they just mean soldiers? Because this is AI troops. This is agents. Do you guys know what they mean by that? Like, is this just like soldiers will now prevent themselves from being surrounded more effectively? Or is this enemy heroes will try and escape before their formation is surrounded and they'll just retreat? Anyway, agents now have permanently... Oh, yeah, so it's just soldiers. Okay. So soldiers now have their shields raised when moving towards enemies units that are preparing to shoot. So, again, they'll be protecting themselves against missiles. Awesome. Oh, and this is what I was asking. Okay, let's see how the AI... Okay, so range units no longer keep approaching the enemy during a charge order. Instead, they get in range and they open fire until the target itself gets close enough for them to go into melee. Okay, that's good. Agents equal both heroes and troops. Nice, cool, thank you. The overall targeting system was refined to improve situations where AI soldiers would prioritize a player. Oh my god. Thank you, Taleworlds. They've answered the call. Sorry, if you've been a long-time member of the stream, you guys remember, I remember, when I'd be running around the map and then the AI would just absolutely nail me with like 700 archers. And I used to get so angry because I'd just be roaming around and then like 190 archers would turn around and all unleash a volley on me and just kill me. Even though there's like a massive army running towards them. They would single me out as the player. And I used to say how stupid that was. And they've changed it. And also, the amount of people in chat was just like, well, of course they're going to shoot you. You're the commander. Of course they're going to shoot you. You're on a horse running around them. Of course they're all going to focus you down. Suck it. Nice. That's really good. This benefits melee range and mounted troops. Nice. So yeah, the AI will now shoot at whatever they think is the best option. They might still shoot at you, but I imagine if there's like 400 infantry running towards them, they're going to probably choose to try and pin out that unit. Nice. Yeah, this update is huge for sure. Tomorrow's video is going to be a long one, I think. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to sum up all these changes in videos, which will be cool. The overall targeting system was refined to improve the situation where the AI... So we read about already, right? Yeah. Reduce the number of cases where soldiers tried to attack an enemy behind an obstacle. Cool. And then fixed a bug, which is cool. Cavalry. Okay, let's see how cavalry works as well. So agents now take into account their weapon reach while determining their attack direction, as well as they try to attack to the body part that would yield the most damage. This also fixes bugs cause agents to miss their target. That is big. Cavalry kind of suck in vanilla Bannerlord, and they've basically made it so that cavalry are now way more likely to hit someone. Refine the movement decision-making process, resulting in the agent increasing tendency to couch lance, which in turn increases their effectiveness to charge. Yeah, that's huge. So I think that means that now, as two cavalry as two cavalry units are running towards one another, they're more likely to put their lances down and smash into each other, and that's going to result in way more deadlier cavalry charges. Improve AI positioning, fix bugs. You don't care about bugs. And then just quickly other, again, the modding stuff. I don't know, is there anything juicy in the modding stuff I should look at? Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything worth my time looking into the modding stuff for anyone who's read the patches and is also a modder? Or is there nothing that exciting? Yo, how's it going, Panther? Welcome to the stream, my man. So then just other extended gameplay support. So PS5 got some dual sense. I don't know what dual sense is. Is that where you move the controller? Improved sounds, gyro aim. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm sure you guys can let me know. All of the platforms added in a gamepad, rumble to various in-game scenarios, both for combat. Oh, so basically vibration. PS4 saves now can be migrated to PS5. Oh, that's juicy. So if you're playing PlayStation 4 and you upgrade to a PS5, you now transfer your save. That's cool. Oh, wow. And look at that. Console players now have cheats. That's big. Console players have been asking for cheats for ages. That's really cool. Look at that. Boom. So yeah, for those of you on console, 15 cheats for consoles. They can now be enabled through campaign options or by holding left bumper, right trigger, and D-pad down. Nice. It's like when you're playing GTA. That's pretty PogChamp, no? That's a poggers. And yeah, then it's just modding stuff, which I don't know enough about. So we just dive into the game? Yeah, is there anything, like, any modders in chat know if there's anything juicy here? I mean, I imagine they just have, like, a bunch of stuff to do with, like, they can adjust the, like, all the new features they've added. So this is probably just stuff that allows them to edit the weather, got there eventually, weather effects and, like, targeting and stuff. You still don't know how to cheat on PC? You can just Google it, Caden. Oh, it's when your PS controller vibrates when you hear precious jewels. Okay, nice. Well, let's just dive in then, right? So again, for anybody looking to play this, I believe it's only PC that can play it right now. And I think, I don't know if Epic Games have this option or Game Pass has this option. But on Steam, all you have to do is right-click on your Bannerlord, go to Properties, go down to Betas, scroll all the way down and click version 1.2 beta. And we're going to play. So let's dive in and actually take a look at some of this stuff. There's a bunch of stuff in the game that I don't even know, like, how it works. I should have just... I just showed... again, there's a bit of a delay in the stream. But I should have just shown you how to opt in. I showed how many mods on. And we just click play. And let's go. Basically, it gives modders a lot more control. They can potentially create their own AI, but likely less performance. Awesome. I appreciate that, Falk. Yeah, that's really good. It just gives more the modders more control over stuff they can do. Yeah, so basically the modding changes are basically the AI. Sorry, the AI. Yeah, all you modders are AI. The modding changes in this patch are basically all these new features we've just added, like targeting and weather and stuff. You as the modders can now edit these, and here's how. That's awesome. That's great. That's awesome. So again, to think of an example, what you could do, I guess, is say you've got a fantasy mod. So again, I use the Old Realms again because it's just like a very, like, it's one of the best mods out there, but it's also a very fantasy-esque mod. Say you have a unit of like cannibal units in that mod. You could set it so that they would prioritize going after humans in a battle, right? So say you have a cannibal unit and you're fighting against humans and then other undead units. Maybe the two undead units wouldn't go after each other, and they'd just go after the humans. That's a kind of, I guess, a cool operation. Did I see hot butter? Oh my god, Bobby, how did you see it? God damn it. And capture events as well. Okay, let's start a new campaign. It's almost sad that the archers won't just aim for the character. It's a rite of passage to get a jabby in the nuts for any aspiring Emperor of Calradia.
500 years,
yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Calradian Empire.
The amount of times. Cool. So who should I show off? I kind of want to show off Sturgia, right? because I want to show off the new terrain, like the new weather and stuff. Let's do Sturgia. Give me a nice Sturgian man. There you go. It's good enough for me. There we go. I mean, it kind of looks like, yeah, we'll get rid of his face paint. Don't want to be accused of anything. Just joined. What are the biggest new things? So I'd say probably the top two are the new weather and weather effect system in the game, and probably the new targeting system. You can actually tell units to fight one another. It literally doesn't matter what I'm picking. We're just testing stuff, so it's just like whatever. I really wish they would add in more colors and banners. Like that song as well, I think would be really good. They should add in like way more colors and way more banners into the game. Oh, I guess. Oops. I was going to maybe do all of it again. Oh no, we can just do that. Cool. Let's change color at least. So they've changed this. Enable battle death for all heroes. Disable. Yeah. Death for everybody. Combat AI. I mean, I guess we'll just stick everything on Bannerlord difficulty, right? I am a pro gamer after all. Where's the option for birth and life? Oh, so your members can also die in battle now. That's new. Where's the option for like life and death? Also, that was instantaneous load time as well. Okay, I'll give a quick summary of the patch. I mean, the patch is massive. I'm going to make a video tomorrow going over it. But the main things of this patch, and people can just, if people ask in chat, just give them this timestamp. The main updates in this patch is we now have a brand new weather system in the game, which also comes with effects. So in rain, archers will be less effective. Cavalry will be slower, obviously affecting their damage. There's snow in the game as well. Again, these will have effects. They've reworked the auto-resolve depending on what terrain you're standing in. So certain units get certain bonuses. Cavalry are less effective in forests, etc. in the auto-resolve. Units can now target other unit formations. So infantry, I can now tell to focus down enemy cavalry or enemy infantry. I can tell my archers to focus down enemy archers. And so on and so on. They've reworked how trade, so workshops now actually have, workshops now actually have their very own warehouse system where you can store goods and also give them raw materials so you can actually trade. They've reworked combat. There's loads. Again, you can find the notes, but they're the better. They're like the some of it. It's a huge update. It's a really good update. They've done a great job with this. Again, I don't know how it plays, but they've done a good job. Okay, so what do we want to look at first? I guess I need some soldiers, right? I guess I need some soldiers. So let me just look at the patch notes. What do we want to look at first? So income has been changed, right? We don't actually have any income right now. Okay, let's just recruit some soldiers. Okay, let's do a little bit of, we like to call this a little bit of cheating. So campaign, add underscore, I don't know, gold. We'll just get ourselves like 30,000 gold. Which is nice. And then I'll treat myself in some soldiers really quickly. Where are my boys? Yeah, you can see the color change. A lot of these armors have had their color changes as well, depending on the faction they're in. So if I recruit this guy, does it change? Yeah, look at that. So you can already start to see the new armors that have been changed. Like, look, it's purple here, but if I recruit that soldier, then it goes to blue. I think this was already an armor that did that already, but this wouldn't have been. His undercoat would have been something different. So you can now start to see that's right off the bat. Changed. Again, anything with like an undercolor, you can quite easily see it changing, you know? If I recruit this guy, and it goes to my faction colors. And I don't think that was the case before, which is cool. Let's just find some soldiers really quickly. And by the way, guys, I really appreciate everybody who's been here dropping likes, comments. You guys are awesome. So thank you guys so much for the support. And if you are enjoying the stream, drop a like, drop a comment. It really helps out. So here we go, the sturgeons. Let's go sell like 10 heavy axemen, some line breakers, and some archers, and then some cavalry. Cool. Okay, so where is the new battle terrain system? So it's up here. So this section of the map is at it. Okay, let's go up here and take a look at the new map up here. Oh, there's some juicy sea raiders right there as well. Oh, I'm out of food. Hold up. Everybody chill. Let me just grab some food quickly. There's so many changes for us to look at though. Oh my god, there's all the perk changes as well. Yeah, there's like a million perk changes as well. They change like every single perk in the game. God damn it. Let's look at that as well. By the way, as well, I really do appreciate the 65 members we've received today as well. You guys are amazing. Swedish with that insanely big 50 membership bomb. And also Killer with the 15 gifted memberships. So many. Okay, let's actually look for some right here.
We've got no quarrel with you.
But I have with you. There's only 3 of them? Did some of them flee? Is that something that can happen now? Well, that's a cool new sound. That's a new sound as well when you dive into battle. Ooh, okay, I like this. Yeah. Oh, there's a nice little, like, watchtower there. That's cool. Yeah, nice. I think this is good. Oh, and that's new as well. Yes. So when you hover over, you actually see, like, their skill. And then you press Alt to see more of the perks. So you can actually just quite quickly see. You have select all heroes. And then you also have deselect all heroes. Okay. So let's see how this new like fighting system works. It's a cool map though. I like it. What you got? The sea. Is the sea somewhere? Yeah, the sea's over to our left. Okay. There's like some trees, but not loads. Yeah, I like it. It's cool. Okay, so we'll just take this hill. I'm interested to see how the archers work. So we have archers.
Infantry!
Oh, look at that. So I can now focus down my units. Let's get our archers. I'm interested to see how the archers work.
Archers!
So the banner comes up and I just go that and I tell them to engage.
Advance!
And then
Infantry!
if there were more units, they would then do that. You think it's an average map? I mean, it's not trying to be anything specific, right? Like it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's just a part of Sturgeon land. I think it's a nice map. So cool, yeah. I mean, if infantry, for example, so on my cavalry. Again, if this doesn't really work when there's multiple units, we'll get into some big battles. But that's nice. And they're just gonna skirmish. Oh, so horse archers is now gonna be really effective, I think. Yeah, so horse archers is gonna be really good. If you just give the command focus. Oh, horse archers are going to be filthy now, right? Yeah, and the cavalry is so much better now. Holy crap. They move back. They actually already did that, Happy Racer. You need to tell them to engage rather than charge, and then archers would already do that. But yeah, it's a nice little feature. They'll basically always go to max range. But you can also do the same as well. You could also do the same if you tell them to charge now. Yeah, if you tell your archers to charge, they'll stand still and shoot the targets you're telling them to shoot. And they'll only get into melee when the enemy get close enough. So I could basically tell my archers to be here and charge the enemy, and they'll just shoot. If I wanted to actually charge, then I'd have to bring them forward. And like actually drag them into enemy lines. Cool. Let's engage another army. There's a hideout there. Oh, we should try out my new hideouts as well. So let's just jump on him.
We've got no quarrel.
Oh, we dragged... Okay, here we go. We dragged everybody in. Again, they're all going to be infantry, annoyingly, but it should be fine. Again, the map from a different point of view, because we were a bit further over. We were up there last time. No, we were up here last time. Yeah, horse archers are going to be really strong now, but you can micro them way better. One thing I would like to see change...
Footman! Kill attack!
Oh, you can just literally just do that as well. And, oh, look at that as well. So, right here. Can you guys see that or not? No, you guys can't. Just below the one, you can see that what they're doing and who they're targeting as well.
Move! Move forward!
So if I just tell my archers to get up here.
Move!
My cavalry. So I'll tell my cavalry to charge. And then they're focused on them. Good, good, good.
Archers,
I can get my archers here, and I'll tell my archers to charge.
Give them hell!
But they should stay here. Yeah, they should just get into... They basically got into range where they can't really see because of these guys.
Form a shield wall!
Okay, archers like here then. Yeah, cavalry's just harassing them. Cavalry seems really good. I mean, I tell my archers to charge. And yeah, the archers are gonna... Oh no, did I mess it up? What's that? I'm interested... Okay, don't kill me, please. Yeah, look at that. Look how much better the... Oh my god, the combat is so much better. Look how much better the combat is now. Soldiers aren't just mindlessly running in. Like, I still don't think it's as clean as realistic battle mods. But the AI is so much better at defending. Look at it. It's like an actual battle now. Oh my god, that's insane. That's so good. Really went and ducked that attack. Yeah, look at that. Like, it's like an actual battle.
Infantry! Give them hell! Die, you bastard!
That's big. That's really nice. And this is, yeah, I have 0 mods on. Now, I don't think that's as, like, extreme as realistic battle mod is. That's big. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, I imagine we'll fight in some big battles in a second. Well, we've got a lot to get through, but we'll fight in some big battles. I think that's a really nice change. Do I not have a shield? Let's grab a shield. There's a spear, I guess. Yeah, and as Iron says in chat, like, a lot of these features they've added in are basically like improving the foundations of the mod, you know, if that makes sense. That's way more. Yeah, you can see the actual icon as well. So garrison and parties is just one thing now here. Yeah, so a lot of the mods, like Taleworlds have basically just like seen some of the best mods and then added them into this game. But then imagine the people who make them mods can now then just like improve the stuff that they've done so much. Yes, this is an awesome patch. Someone asked, so you won't be able to cheat on consoles yet because this patch isn't out for console people. This is a beta right now. It'll probably be like a couple of weeks, maybe a month, depending on how many issues there are, until this comes out for everybody. And I think even then console players have to wait a little bit longer as well, because it has to get like approved by the actual stores and stuff. That's cool. So let's just heal quickly and we'll attack this hideout. And we should get a new... There's 4 new hideouts being added in. Underscore party heal? Party underscore heal? Is that what it is? No. Heal in party. Oh, this patch is sick, man. This patch is so good. So let's attack. Downloading the beta like an entire different game file. Yeah, when the beta changes a lot, so yeah. So this is different? Yeah, this is the, is it? No, this looks like the same. No, it's different, right? Because that was never there. It's a similar design, or is it? I can't tell. This is the same one, right? Oh. God damn it. Is this the same? This is the... Yeah. These are... Yeah. I feel like that's different, though. Maybe I just never noticed it. But yeah, this is all the same. So it is the same one. Okay. Yeah. That's a nice nighttime as well. I like that nighttime. Yeah, it's the same. Thought so. Cool. Let's go hunt for some more then. Does anyone remember where more hideouts are? They added in 4 new ones. Again, a lot of them probably won't be spawning yet either. Hideouts. There's normally around here, right? There's mountain bandits here. Where's your hideout, mountain bandits? There it is. Cool. So let's drop a save here as well. We're healed. I don't think there was ever a custom one for forest bandits. This will be interesting. YouTube safe music. Yeah, I'm just listening to the Rome Total War soundtrack. No, so yeah, sorry, I'm listening to Rome Total War soundtrack. Just Rome 2. Just Rome 2. Next patch is boats. Oh, yeah, this is definitely new. Okay. Is that confirmed, NZ? Or are you just making them up? Are you just like saying, I hope they do it? I'm actually really impressed. My expectations of this patch were not high, but they've done a really good job with it. Okay, so yeah, this is the new Forest Bandit one. How does spears feel now? Yeah, we'll have to try out some proper combat. Yeah, it was kind of cool. I like the choke points and stuff. We're getting shot by somewhere. Are they up in the high ground somewhere? In the trees! How does spears feel when I'm really close? Do they still mess up? Yeah, I'm getting shot from somewhere. I have no idea why. Where? We're getting shot from over here? There's some javelins. How do javelins feel? Oh, that was a good shot. Oh my god, I'm a goddamn... Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I like this map. Again, I don't have RTS camera on, so I can't speed through. This is nice. More archers. I feel like javelins are really deadly, but I guess they're also not in like the heaviest armor. Yeah, I mean, this is an A+ map. This is a good map.
Die, dog.
Quite a long one to break your way through, but it's cool. Something that would be cool is if they had like watchtowers or something, you know? It'd be kind of cool if they had like a watchtower where they have their archers set up. Yeah, this is really nice. Ouch. Who the hell is shooting me? Oh, there. Yeah, this is a really nice hideout. When the trees start speaking German. You're not wrong. That's how I felt. Yeah, let's just kill him quickly. He actually looks a bit, yeah, he actually looks quite cool as well. And he's blocking way more as well. Ouch. Awkward. Yeah, I mean, I did that on purpose so we could just get out the campaign a little bit quicker. Cool. So that's that. I also do want to... Okay, let's also... So I'm going to take a look at all of them. There's 4 in total. I do want to take a look at the workshops as well. So we need to buy a workshop. What workshops do you have? Sorry. You can see here, right? So you have Smithy, Brewery, and Linen Weaver. Yeah, Linen Weaver we want. Yeah, so let's buy the Linen Weaver. I don't know who owns it, though. Does it say who owns it? Okay. What about artisans? You're a merchant.
Well now, stranger.
I don't want to do that.
Peace to you.
I don't want to do that. Which one of you guys owns all the...
wanted to see me?
Buy your smithy? 25k as well, so they made them a bit more expensive as well. Okay, so we've now bought a smithy. Cool. Does it tell me what I need to, like, what do I need for my raw resources, though? So we now have a smithy. Oh, this is cool. So we need to basically input iron. And then melee weapons. Then it produces melee weapons, basically. And then we can take them melee. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this is awesome. I'm so glad they added this feature. I'm so glad they added the feature that wasn't just me have sword, me slap someone. Cool. So let's go buy some iron. And then whilst we're doing everything else. Do we have any iron? No. So yeah, as an actual trader, have they changed the amount of things you need as well? Your limit. Yeah, you can only have 1 at this point. That's fine. So we'd go to like, this is iron, right? So we'd head north as a trader. We'd go into this town. We would buy all their iron ore. We'd then travel back down south. Go into our city, go into our warehouse, and we drop off all the iron ore here. You can see as well, they do have a limit as well, so we can't have unlimited. It'd be cool if there was like upgrades to this as well. I think that's the next thing we have to do with the workshop system is allow you to upgrade it from like a tier 1 and improve it. And maybe even having to like do quests to like get approval from the commercial lords, or maybe get schematics, find a good like architect to build it, or even just bring in the resources. Like, bring the resources into the game. Like, sorry, bring the resources into your warehouse to actually then upgrade the city. And think how good. So if you guys have caught my video, if you guys haven't seen my video from yesterday or the day before, I talked about a new mob that allowed you to place your own settlement down. And you could then like build, like physically build in a scene your own camp and go to it and stuff. Imagine what that mod can do with something like this. Like, imagine if the camp was like a workshop. It just came up and it was like your homestead, or like a new option, homestead. And you actually had like options like this here. Oh man, that'd be sick. So let's go get input from warehouse. If there are no resource raw in the warehouse, the workshop will buy raw from the market. And yeah, cool. So that's fine. So they're now taking the iron from our warehouse. Store output. So when the warehouse is full, workshop will sell their products. So yeah, only when you're max. Only when you're 100% full. And then that's it, right? Alright, see you later, random dude. Thank you so much for the 23 months, dude. I'm looking forward to your banner improving next month, hopefully. What's new in this update? I mean, I've talked about it a million times in the stream. If you go back to about an hour and 20 minutes, I go through an entire list. Or you just go back to the beginning of the stream and watch on 2x speed. Yeah, setting up your own caravans to take goods from your warehouse, that would be the next really cool thing. Instead of just automatically generating resources. Yeah, that would be that's actually a really cool idea, Insane Liquid. Like, you can set your own caravans to take from your warehouse to then go sell somewhere. And actually being able to, like, set up a trade route. Oh, that'd be so cool, right? Being able to, like, set up a trade route from your warehouse to a certain city. And then go there and basically sell the goods from your workshop. That would be cool. That would be so cool. Taleworlds, please. Cool. So we'll leave that. We'll let that go, basically. They have iron. And we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do with that. So we've looked at the new Forest Bandit one. I want to look at the mountain one. We have to find a mountain hideout. Because there's 4 new ones, right? What are the new... So there's desert, forest, seaside, and mountain. We've seen forest. We actually need to go to the mountains, though, to find... Down here, maybe? We need to find mountain bandits. I feel like this path... Is this path new as well? This is a new path, right? Or am I just... No. Yeah, this is new to the map. Yeah? Someone please tell me I've not played 1600 hours of Bannerlord. And this has always been here. This is new, right? Someone tell me I'm not crazy. So someone please tell me I'm not crazy. Anyway, the mountain bandits are around here, right? Yeah, mountain bandits. Where are you guys? You must have a hideout here somewhere. Definitely new, yeah? 100%, right? The hideout has to be over here somewhere, right? There it is, cool. What was that? On these skill points. Okay. Oh, the hideout, yeah. That's got to be new, right? I haven't just got 1,400 hours in Bannerlord and not know that'd be the case. It's not new? Really? No. You're lying to me, mister. I wonder if we drop a save as well and we don't get the custom one, if it's different every time. But let's have a look. So this... Oh, okay. I like this. Yeah, okay, cool. I dig this. So this is the new... I guess we could just go on photo mode and take a look, right? Don't actually just spend our time... So yeah, this is the new mountain hideout. Looks cool. Oh, and you fight your way all the way over there. Oh my god, yeah, they've made them way longer, which is cool. What would be nice as well in these scenarios is if, like, say for example, the alarm is sounded, the AI will actually like form a counter defense, and they'll form up in one of these choke points and try and hold the line. Is there a way to speed this up or not? God, it's moving so slowly. Yeah, like it'd be really cool if like the alarm was sounded. And then like the AI would actually like run away to like back here and try and hold the line here. Like actually set up a defense here. This is really cool. I like this. This is their actual camp. So this is the new mountain one. But yeah, as I was saying, like it'd be really cool. It's like the alarm is sounded as they've got... Like, look how defensible. But it's actually such a cool defensible formation. Like, where are you going to get attacked from? There's cliffs over there. There's one path in. Maybe this path here. But you have scouts down there. And yeah, like the AI just falls back and like defends this choke point and have archers up on the barricades. That'd be really cool. And I'm sure Borders could probably do that as well. Like, I'm sure something like RBM could quite easily do that. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, cool map. So let's just get out of here. Retreat. So then what we have, desert and seaside, right? We have desert and seaside. So seaside will be up here, right? We've already looked about hideout here. I guess we'll look one more time. Oh. Maybe they will change. No, that's the same. I mean, Valandia also has Sea Raiders as well, though, right? Like over here? Yeah, Valandia always has Sea Raiders up here, so maybe... Yo, Eagle, how's it going? What's the new update ad? So if you go back to about an hour and 20 minutes, I talk about it in a summary, but I also, if you go to the beginning of the stream, maybe a little bit into it, I go through all the new patch notes and stuff. So if you want the summary, go to about an hour and 20 into the stream. If you want a full disclosure, just go to the beginning of the stream. Okay, is there a way to speed up the camera or not? Right, there's not. Faster camera, is it yeah, just shift, okay. Oh, yeah, this is nice. So you basically come down here, you fight your way through these positions. You make your way down here. You wrap around. I swear this one was already in the game. I swear this is one I've already fought on before. Maybe it's been improved. No. Yeah? I feel like we've already done this one before. Or maybe it was a part of another mission. I feel like this one isn't new. Am I wrong in that? I feel like I've already fought on a similar map. But yeah, really nice. Cool. I like this. I dig it. So last map to look at. Last map is vanilla. Yeah, we're not playing with any mods. Remember, looking for a desert hideout. Desert bandits normally like over here, right? Yeah, not new. So they actually have quite a few then. I have no idea where the desert hideouts are. Okay, cool. Map's already in the game. Okay, we'll keep on looking then for more bandit hideouts. So does that mean the bandits have like 3? Sorry, the raiders have like 3 different hideouts. That's nice. This is not new. This is new. This is not new. This is not new. Alright, calm down. Who just screamed? Yeah, this is not new, alright? Just gonna ignore me. Okay, so that's not new. It's hard to... We need to actually, like, find them. There's normally, like, one in these passes, right? No? Okay. We're just looking for a build-up of desert bandits. Maybe like down here. Looters. Yeah, I think for me so far, the mountain bandit one was the coolest. God, are there like no... more where are all the desert bandits? Do Kazites have desert bandits, or are they... I imagine they're just mountain bandits they're fighting. I imagine as well it's just going to generate the same map as well. Yeah, I don't really know where else to find desert bandits, you know? I imagine that's like one of the only hideout spawns. At least this early on in the game. Maybe another one spawns. Yeah, I don't know. Looters. Looters aren't what we want, though. Is there one like deeper in the desert? I doubt it, though. let's just attack again and see if it's a new one, like on a different day. And then I guess let's join a kingdom and then actually find some big battles and see how the targeting system works. Let's see. Yeah, let's just see a bit of everything. Let's see how the new targeting system works. Let's now see how the new combat AI works. Yeah, it's the same. What's the last one? Seaside. I think the only other places that pirates would spawn would be up here, maybe. Shouldn't do it in nighttime either. So sea raiders around here. Where are the rest of you? Where'd you come from? Right, chat. What okay, here, right. How is there no one down here? Nice, good find. What faction should we join quickly? How big is the update? Yeah, it's massive. Huge. So this is the new seaside one, okay. Cool. So this is the new seaside one. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. That's so... I mean, again, it's pretty dark for you guys. So hopefully you guys can see. Wow, that's nice. You played this one before? I've never seen this one before in my life, so... This looks dope. Basically, you have to fight your way through all of this. And then you get to, like, this massive inner trench wall. This abandoned castle. When you fight your way up here, wow. When you actually go into the abandoned castle. That's cool. Yeah, they've done a real good job with these. What would be even better though, my honest feedback. There's a goddamn crow up there as well. My honest feedback would be, it would be cool if, like, as you approach them and you're fighting, if an alarm gets sounded, they, like, retreat and then they all try and form up into, like, a defensive line. So there have been a bunch... I think there's 4 more... I mean, I'll grab you the map really quickly. I'm going to turn off game capture. They've added in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new... yeah, they've added in 6 new... areas, like new campaign area maps. Look at the meat. I know, meat is back on the menu. So yeah, 6 new actual proper campaign maps. We looked at this one and it was really nice. So I only imagine the other ones have been. So the only hideout we haven't seen is the desert one. Out of interest, has our warehouse built up any resources? Let's go here. Let's manage our warehouse. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We've managed to generate some tools. That's good. I mean, that's really OP. There's a lot of money, right? We just generated. They're probably not going to be worth that much. But yeah, that's 16. I then go to the city. We sell them for 200. Nice. Just made 3 grand. Wash. It pays to be a merchant. I imagine this stuff will need some balancing for sure. I think something they could do is maybe try and add a modifier to, like, add distance. The further you go, the more of a better price you get for certain goods, maybe. I imagine it would just be battle map, Knowles. We haven't actually managed to... We haven't been in any battles. So let's fight some battles now, right? That's what we want to see next. So let's cheat our way. To add _ renown to clan. I don't know, 100, right? Will be enough. Cool. What? I mean, I guess our best option is to join the Sturgeons. Who's Sturgeon at war with? Hollandia, right? So I'll lose my workshop. No. But we're most likely to have we have an army on our way? Where are Sturgia's armies? Where are Sturgia's armies? That's pretty far away. That's fine. I mean, if we lose our workshop, we lose our workshop. It's fine. Yeah, oh, there it is. Cool.
Stop there, stranger.
Hello, I would like to become a mercenary. Cool. Just join his army. Let's go. Yo, Squiddy, how you doing today, my man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the 16 months. Absolute champ. Really appreciate that. Ragnar, where are you going? Our castles are under siege, my friend. Let's go. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the 16 months, Squiddy. How you doing today? One thing I can't do is get the Sturgians to actually attack. Sturgia, I mean, I think Sturgia will be really good in this new patch. There's a better target. Maybe we should go there. Yeah, how about we go defend our castles? How about that? There's like a siege going on. Something I can't teleport this army. There we go. Okay. We should help our allies. Yes, you are correct. Well done, Ragnar. There's no need to stay and defend. Patrol the area. No, go and attack. Kill the army. Kill the army. Oh, the AI. The AI is still just as stupid. Ragnar, you have 1,000 men. Whoa, these just got way louder. Apologies. Tense wartime music. Okay. Okay, let's leave the party. Maybe if I scout, they'll come over. They have so few men as well. And I guess we could jump in with the defenders. Help defend. We'll just go a bunch of Sturgian defenders. Yeah, go ahead. We have some soldiers, it's fine. We also sally out as well. I just want to fight though. Maybe the armies will come over and save us. The AI is actually trying to break down a wall though by the looks of it. And they're fighting, okay. Okay, I do have command soldiers. So this is pretty interesting, actually. This is a very cool settlement, by the way. So unfortunately, I don't command everything because I guess I'm a mercenary. Why would I? Even though I am the highest ranking officer here. But yeah, like imagine your archers. Like you can now tell your archers to attack specific groups of people. Which is actually really cool.
Infantry! Booming!
So I don't know where my archers are. So if we get our archers over here, what I could do is I could tell my archers, so archers focus down this group. You know? So when I'm commanding a proper siege and I have control of everybody, I could be like, left archers, focus fire on this group of soldiers, and they'll do it. I could tell my archers to focus fire on the main Valandian advance, you know? To focus my archers down there. That's really cool. I like that feature a lot.
Footman!
Let's get all our infantry over here. So I'm going to combine all my infantry really quickly. They didn't make this easier. I really would like them to make this a bit easier so actually can transfer soldiers a bit more effectively.
Archer soldiers!
And the AI is splitting it as well.
I'm not put under my command! Infantry! 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 Move! Forward! Our infantry!
Yeah, let's get our soldiers here. I couldn't tell you, Mike, honestly. I'm not sure. So I still have our infantry up here. Now I'll give him the order just to stop these guys. This is a very high-ranking Valandian force as well, by the way. Let's see how the AI performs as well. Yeah, like imagine having your archers lined up here and just kind of focus fire. I mean, they're already focusing fire, but you know what I mean. So the AI's gonna form up.
Infantry!
Start climbing. How effective are they climbing that? Yeah, seems like they're climbing the ladder's fine.
Footman!
So I'll give the order. Yeah, I can find them quickly. So I give the order. Boom, charge. They'll just prioritize them units. Go aggressive. And just hold the line there. Love to see it. You love to see it, yeah. Command system. I think it'll be really good. I think this new targeting system will be really good in I'm getting slaughtered down there. In defensive sieges with archers. I think that's when this will be really beneficial. But I think even in normals, like with infantry, when you're attacking sieges as well, gonna be really good. Yo, Alex, thanks so much for the £10 super chat, dude. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. I really, really appreciate that. He says, hey, man, how long do you think this will be before the update reaches all platforms? Yeah, I mean, we've seen this. I can speak this way. Yeah, cool. I surrender. How long do you think it'll be until this update reaches all platforms? I get if it's hard to tell. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This patch is very big, so normally it depends on the size of a patch, right? The bigger the patch, the more potential issues, the longer it will stay in beta. 4, which obviously makes sense. Did they get rid of my... Oh, they didn't take my thing either. Interesting. Okay. So it's hard to say until, you know, we actually kind of figure out if there's a lot of bugs and issues with this. The like less bugs of a patch, the sooner it will be. Generally, I think for a patch this size, maybe like 2 to 3 to 4 weeks. I think 2 to 4 weeks probably. Yeah, that'd be my guess. 2 to 4 weeks. Unless something like game breaking comes up. I remember even when there was like massive issues of a patch, it still didn't last longer than you know, like it was in beta for like 3 weeks. So I think that's a good guess. I think that'd be a good guess. Then console normally takes a while, right? I'm not sure if someone else has a better idea. Then if you're on console, it would then probably take a little bit longer than that. Because they only update patches to console that they know aren't going to have issues and are stable. So normally console wait like an extra couple weeks on from that. Maybe even a month on from that. So I imagine if you're on console, you're probably going to be waiting maybe like a month and a half. Cool. Well, that was that. Let's try and get into a big battle now, right? We need the Sturgeons to do stuff. Also, interestingly enough, as well. I didn't, even though I'm at war with Valandia, I don't lose my workshop either. Is there a chance for more M&A Jerusalem 2 videos? Yeah, so that series is finished now. But I will definitely be playing more for sure. I will 100% be playing more. I'm just going to be waiting a bit, you know. Okay, so that army's finished. Maybe we join someone else who's actually going to have battles. Let's go down. So gonna be like a battle here. We could join quickly. I mean, surely. Also, look how aggressive the Northern Empire are being. They're already besieging Makeb. That's big. You would Super Chat, he spent $1,500. Nice. Are they going to attack?
I don't think I knew you.
Hello? Okay, let's just join the Kuzites quickly. How are we going to raise enough men to attack? Well, that army there. That army just needs to come back. They're attacking. We might be able to jump them. That's a glitch. I lost it completely. Come on, stay. We'll easily be able to get involved with this battle. Yeah, come on, attack at daytime, though. Come on, engage. We got this. Fight, save them. There we go. All right, cool. We got a big battle now. Nice. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, Alex. What did you pick up? Just more Necron, Squiddy? Did you buy just like an entire Necron army? Yeah, I mean, your wish is my command, Fizzy. Let's dive into a field battle. So this will be an interesting... oh my god, look how many horse archers they have. This will be pretty interesting. I don't get to command anybody besides this small group of horses. Which is annoying, but whatever.
Everyone forward!
I command this small contingent. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how... Because they've changed so much about the AI now. Let's see how the AI performs. So the nice thing is, it seems like the horse archers are targeting the infantry. Yeah, look at the horse archers go. The enemy I'm interested to see how well the Califracs do against these guys. Yeah, way better. Melee cavalry is so much better now. Look at it. Yeah, and even archers, being able to tell your archers to focus. Leave me alone. Actually, kill me so I can watch the battle. Kill me. Kill me. Yeah, like, actual melee cavalry seems like it does so much more damage now. Yeah, charge in. Boom. Nice. So the enemy infantry are pushing forward. Cavalry's getting stuck. So I think the archers is going to need a bit of fine-tuning. Because look at this. Yeah, this looks a little bit off. So the archers were given the command to attack the horse archers and they just stay in range. The infantry's obviously given the command to attack. But yeah, just look how much better the battles are going to be. And then this line is reforming, I guess. Like, look how much, like, normally this battle would already be over. But people are actually defending for once. Like, soldiers are actually using their shields. The fight is pretty manic as well in this one. In the formation, I guess. Yeah, soldiers actually are defending. Well, this is a very hectic battle, isn't it? The archers are falling back. I mean, the AI, you can't, like, benefit from the AI actually forming a comparable line. The archers are falling back now. Yeah, actually look at, like, soldiers are actually playing defensive. Shields are being held up. Nice. Yeah, big battle seems so much better, and I imagine that it could be even better when you actually get to command soldiers yourself. Like, if you actually get to command all the attacks and stuff, it could be so much better. Like, I can actually give a command from my side pocket of infantry to chase down enemy archers and stuff. I still want to have the ability to tell the AI how to behave. Like, I want to be able to tell the AI to behave safe or, you know, play defensively. Like, target this enemy formation, but play very defensive. Yeah, we've already looked at the armor stuff as well. You bought Astra Militarum army? Oh my god, you gremlin. I mean, that's a nice armor. I mean, how many models must that be? God, you picked the two, like, most model-heavy... I mean, all you need now is, like, Tyranids. When you've got the most model-heavy Warhammer armies out there. Necrons, Astra Militarum. And then bloody... God damn. There must be a big collection. Make sure you post some pictures in the Discord. What do you mean by adding more heraldry colors? So, basically, units that before were just a certain color. Say, for example... So, this is a good example. So this unit would normally just be this color, right? It'd just be purple, for example. However, if you get them, you can see it changes it to my faction color. So my faction color is this color, so it will change it. And that's the same for all the units. So another, you know, like the crossbows, for example. You can see it then changes. So a lot of these were already like that, but you know what I mean. Don't know if you guys do it. Yeah, you guys do it. So like a lot of the armor changes up. You know, if I was to recruit these guys, I mean, they already are my color, but you know what I mean. Same with these guys. You know, it changes it. So they just basically look like they're part of your army, which I think is a really cool change. You got Tyranids next. You're a monster, Squiddy. You ever come to the UK? Can you play me? I mean, it depends on the whens and wheres and stuff. So he also changed. So yeah, faction destroyed, which is big. You can now craft legendary weapons, which is cool. So if we go here, enter the smithy. With orders, yeah. Actually, crafting is actually pretty interesting now, I think. The fact that you can, like, actually upgrade. It would be nice if there were, like, specific weapons you had to, like, quests to get the schematics for. And it'd be, like, a separate thing you select, and it's, like, legendary weapons. Because it kind of sucks. Like, if I, like, craft this and this becomes a legendary weapon, that'd be kind of silly, right? Like a legendary penis mace. You know? Like, can this really get called legendary, you know? Yeah, Nolsey, I know. I saw the announcement. It's cool. So you can now also... Is there anything else? Is this new as well, or have I just never been in the Kazite Tavern? You can also ask the Tavern Keeper to tell me stuff. Yeah, so you can allow you to discover a bunch of people, which is cool. I'm looking for people to hire. I feel like that's new as well. Kind of nice. Learn about people with good traits. Cool. That's nice. Are workshops viable now? Yeah, workshops are really good. So, I'll quickly run over workshops again. So workshops are incredible. So you have to buy a workshop. When you bought a workshop, you can now give it the resources to produce, and then you can also sell the resources that they produce. So for example, I've got these tools here. I've got these tools that my workshop produced. I can now take them, travel to wherever I want to travel, and then sell. You know, that's $4,000 I just made from that workshop. Now, obviously, it's not making any passive stuff. And I feel like as well, it should be costing you money to just upkeep it as well. That's not really, there's no real negative of just doing that. I think it should also have an upkeep cost you have to eat before selling. But that's so nice. Like, really, really good. By the way, guys, we're only 2 likes over 200 likes, so please drop a like. Appreciate it. So what else do we need to look at? We've looked at quite a lot of stuff in a weather. Yeah, we haven't found like a weather battle. Is it winter soon? Yeah, we need like a rain. I mean, I imagine it would rain like... Yeah, weather is something we haven't seen quite yet. Well, we're in Britannia, aka England. I guess... Oh, it's raining. It's raining on the camp. Okay, so it's actually visible as well. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we need a battle here. Where are the looters when you need them? Of course it's raining in Britannia. No, it's no longer raining. But damn it. Maybe we attack, it will still show up. Let's just attack and see. Is it raining? No, it's not raining. This is a cool map as well. Okay, we need to find somewhere it's raining. Over here? Is it raining? No. We need to actually watch the clouds now. Where is the rain? I mean, it's going to be snowing soon in the north, so that'll also be a thing. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, it's going to snow. It's only a matter of time until it snows. Come on, Britannia. We want to see the... We want to see the new stuff. Yeah, yeah. Who needs party morale? I mean, I guess we just wait until it's... Oh, is it raining here? My flag looks very dirty. I guess we just stick around, like... Oh, I got caught by... Go away. So could we use a workshop purely for a warehouse and sell goods to the town from it? Where on the other side of the map? Yeah, so you can actually set it to just automatically sell the goods to the town. Here, you can set it to store output to warehouse. So basically, how much of what they produce goes to the warehouse and how much to sell. So if I go to 0, and I also set it to buy iron from the town. So now this workshop will buy from the town and then sell itself. And I'll see that down here as well. I should when the turn ticks. So I guess let's just wait until snow. Yeah, I know we haven't got food. Oh, the new dagger holsters as well. Yeah. I'll do that. I'm looking for some rain, you know? I want to show off the weather, but I guess we will just wait until the snow. I mean, actually, if we get into a fight like over here, chances are there's going to be snow. Oh, there's rain. There's rain. Okay. Okay, there's rain. Fight me. No, chase me. I think that's on the rainbow.
Stop right there.
Rain? I mean, it's like foggy. Not the rain I wanted, though. Can I not? Okay, whatever. It's fine. So yeah, this should start to make... It's halted. Why? The workshop has not been producing for 1 day due to the lack of raw materials in the town market. So this... thank you for saying bless you. Yeah, so because the town literally doesn't have any resources, it's just refusing to produce. Okay, come find me over here, you cowards. Can't believe there was rain and I didn't get attacked. We need the snow to spread, you know? Oh, there's rain. There's rain. There's snow. I saw snow. There's loads of snow. Combat. Let me have a fight. Come fight me. Looters, chase me. No, chase me, looters. Come get me. Oh. Is there anyone up here? I feel like the weather needs to last longer, you know?
Hey, what have
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Snow. There we go. That's nice. That's really cool. I like that. And again, it'll make your horses, it'll make your cavalry slower as well. So yeah, my horse is not going anywhere near as fast as it would. This is so slow. Maybe my horse is lame. But yeah. So the snow is dramatically reducing the speed at which I move. Yeah, that's dope. I like that. I imagine the rain is similar. So yeah, the snow... What's the snow do? It's right at the top, right? Not this far. Yeah. Battle on the sieges. I've already gone past it. Yeah, so wet snowy ground decreases mount infantry and cav speed by 30%. No, sorry, 15%. When active, snowing also reduces vision of ranges. Boom. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think... Does it collect on the ground? I don't think so. That would be cool, though. Again, I don't know. We haven't tested it enough. Yeah, so I think that's where we're going to wrap up the cavalry. The cavalry? Wrap up the stream. I think that was just showing off the new patch. It looks really cool. Definitely worth your time. I'm going to go and probably work on a video showing off the new changes now. Because it's going to take a while. There's a lot of changes. But yeah. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Before leaving the stream, make sure you drop a like or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We stream every Monday and Friday. And we play in all sorts of things, like mods you've maybe never heard of. maybe mods you have heard of, big campaigns, massive battles. So subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new to the channel. If you have been on the channel for other daggers, yeah, I can show off the daggers quickly, actually. Sorry, I did say I was going to. So, which one? Daggers. Are there any daggers? I actually have to find the daggers now. But yeah, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate all the new subs, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications if you are new or a long-term subscriber. Well, that's upside down. That's supposed to be upside down. Also, I don't know if that's what they mean by daggers, right? And yeah, I'm going to have a video up tomorrow going over the entirety of the patch notes as well. Short sport? Is that a dagger? I mean, I don't really know whether... I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm doing this when... I can just do this. Sorry. I can just go to the cheat menu and actually find the daggers. Sorry. So yeah, there you go. That's upside down for some reason. That looks really nice. Yeah, the daggers do look cool. Unfortunately, there's no real reason to take the daggers, I find. That's all of them, right? Yeah, I don't know why they're upside down. There you go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. So tomorrow there'll be a video going over all the patch notes. Make sure you check that out. The patch is really good. Patch is really good. I'd download this and play this now. Keep in mind that your campaigns aren't going to be stable. They're probably going to be updating this beta, which might break your campaign. So start a campaign at your own risk. I think this is a really good update, though. Battle changes are amazing. Battles feel way better now. The weather system's really cool. Workshop is a big improvement. We're playing this beta a lot, I think, for sure. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Before you leave, make sure you drop a like. Really helps out. Massive thank you to Swedish for that huge 50 gifties. Thank you so much, Killer, for the 15 gifties. Alex for the 10. Random for the re-membership. Guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for support. And yeah, I'll be back live again on Monday. Videos tomorrow and Sunday, of course, though. So don't worry. Don't you worry. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support today. We had amazing viewers. Everyone hyped for the new patch.